Hello, everyone. Sam here from creativetrading.system.com. Listen, Omar sent out an email for the webinar at 4 o'clock today, right? But right now I'm very sleepy and I'm going to sleep. Maybe next hour, maybe I can hold, and after that, I'm gonna go boom. I'm gonna get knocked out. I know that. And if I sleep now, or maybe an hour now, maybe 3 o'clock, then I wouldn't be able to get up at 4 o'clock. So I'm gonna make a video and send it to you guys. And I already made a video about the gold as well. So both videos, I'll send it, Omar will send it to you guys. And when I wake up, maybe tonight later on, I'll see if I can make another video, or if not, then maybe I'll set up a webinar tomorrow. Right. But even if I don't make I don't do webinar today, I will make the video and explain everything. And if you think that you need to ask something or whatever, just email me. Right. If I left something out, then you can always email me. All right. So let's get started about this video. The US dollar index, I made this chart on 19 January, right? When we were here, I guess. And then we were supposed to be going down, right? And we started to go down now. We are up here at this moment here. So now the question is that if this level is going to hold. Now, what is happening? What's happening is that Trump is very excited right now, and he's using his magic wand, right, very often, this and that, right? So he's just like, playing tariff game right now, right? And it started trade war, and it will be a nasty one. So what happened is that the USD is fluctuating. Is going to be fluctuating very, very badly, right? Strong and weak, and strong and weak, and strong and weak. So very uncertain. Uncertainty is there. So be very careful. That's it, right? So we're gonna be watching this. It's a big move, and I was expecting a down move. So we started the down move, and then now we're retracing basically. If you look at the daily chart, this is how it is. It came down, it went up. But the thing is that there is no borderline that I can see, I can think of here. And you see, this is what happens. So it's the monthly chart. You should see this showing a very, very nice, beautiful doji. Now the doji is a reversal candle, and it's especially it hit the 78% and then boom and drop. So and then this is how it is. So this is the doji is a reversal candle. Right. So are we going to make the reversal from here? That is the question. So I would say that there is nothing very close by, right, as a SNL levels, but this low here is the key number right now. 17, not 1784. What the heck is that? Let's go take a look. I forgot about that. So this low is 2045. Okay. It's 1744 is this one. Let me just make it small because it's very congested area here. What was that? I forgot. 2045. Yeah, 2045, right? So I'm gonna what's up, man? Okay, so this is small number here is 2045, right? This low of this candle here, right? That's the only way. Only thing that I see that 2045 is right there, right? As well. So price is just above that, and there is another weekly low here is 2146. So 2146 and 2045, right? And then you have 2055 as well here. So these are the numbers that you draw on the 40-minute chart, and then we take it from. So 2146, 2057, 2045. And these numbers I have it drawn here, right? Now, even 40-minute chart is not, it's pretty messed up on the US dollar index, by the way, right? So it's coming down, but, fluctuating is too much, right? So let's see what happens. But these are the borderline, and I think that basically looking at the daily chart, that we should not be going and making a higher high. Instead, we need to be dropping from somewhere. Maybe see this high here, maybe it will go over there and then drop. So basically what I'm trying to say is that it's very uncertain right now about the USD. So I need a session or two, maybe at least Asian session when the market opens up, and then in later in the maybe London session, if you have anything scheduled. If not, then in the morning, right? We will see if any fund is coming or any news or any tweet from Trump, right? That will shake up this US dollar index a little bit, right? So we will take it from there. But right now, I'm not sure where the heck this thing is going, to be honest with you. Honestly, right? When there's a setup, I confidently tell you that this is the setup, but right now, it's supposed to be coming down, but it started to go up last week again. So how far when it's going to make the turn? But I will keep an eye on it, and then I will definitely I will make the video or make the chart and post on the Telegram and something like that. Right now, based on USD, let's take a look. Even if USD is not clear, what about USD pairs? If they're showing some setups or something, or maybe some little bit of clarity there. If not, then we will move on. So Euro USD, this is the chart that I made, and it's still intact, right? But you can see just like the USD, first start to weak, it start to get weaker, then the price went up. Now start to getting USD start to get strong, then the price is coming down, right? So this flip flop here is according to this US dollar index, right? So yeah, but let's see. But this chart is still intact, and it's a very strong chart. It's 1A, B, C, 2, and we should be going to the upside. So this chart is pretty much telling me that USD probably going to get more weaker, right? It went start to go up, it went up, but hopefully this level hold, and we will go up. All right. So this one is going to the upside. Now let's go take a look at the pound USD. Making this video a little faster because my head is spinning and I need to go close my eyes. Okay. All right. So pound USD, same thing, basically, pretty much same thing that, we made this chart here. When we were here, I said we're going to go all the way there. When we were there, I said we're going to come down here to TL, but we went down all the way to this low here, almost, right? So basically, this is the chart we can look at it. And again, just like your USD came down all the way and then went up, down, up, and then pretty much down here equal to this is the low, right? And I made this chart when we were here to all the way down that we're gonna go to the upside. So we started to go to the upside, and it is because of the USD weakness. So it is going up nicely. The last week, but week before last week was a very powerful candle. So last week we just retraced a little bit. That shows that more to come to the upside, right? So what happened? USD probably gonna get weaker, and pound is also strong. That's why it's going to the upside. Let's take a look at the USD dollar index we already saw. I'm gonna show you the pound index because a couple of other pairs are depending on pound as well. Now, see the last week, small candle, very small doji. It didn't even retrace much, right? It stays there at the top. But week before last week is a powerful bullish candle. Then the last week is not much retracement because it means that the pressure is still to the upside pretty much, right? But just above that, we have 74.59. So again, I'm going to have to watch this one very, very closely, and I cannot tell you exactly. See, this is ranging badly on a daily basis. Something like this, you can say, yeah, okay, what's happening, But here it is just up, down, up, down, up. What the heck, right? So we will wait and see if any kind of funding will come in and show some direction. So forget about that, and then let's go take a look at the Euro index. If Euro index is catching any direction. Now, the weekly chart here, it said that, see, the last chart I made was that if we can stay below 28.12, we may be able to drop here, right? Why? Because we were kind of like getting out of this range. See this range, this sideway, that's a ceiling. This is the floor. So we hit the floor and kind of like poking below it, then again went back inside the right? But still, I see that the upside pressure is not that much. We have more to the downside, more pressure to the downside. Now, geopolitical conditions, if you pay attention to what's happening in Europe right now, Germany, Italy, France, all of that, the things are not very good there, right? So EU is like in trouble, right? And they have and then Trump is all even making things even worse, right? So so now it seems like it's like maybe USA is gonna be in war with Europe now soon, right? Yeah, Denmark is jumping all over the place over the Greenland and all of that, right? So let's see what happens. But economic wise, then yeah, German economy or the France, they're not doing good. So maybe this triangle. If you look at this triangle, I made this triangle like long, long time ago, 3, 4 years ago. And this was we have A, then A, B, C, D, and then E. It should be ending here and then drop to the downside. Well, we got caught in the daily, the kind of like a ranging condition here, right? So this is a monthly chart, by the way. So look at it. How many years we spent here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Almost 2 years. A little less than 2 years. We are still in this stupid range, right? But it seems like that we're probably going to be finally breaking to the downside. And I was always thinking that, man, what can happen that this thing is going to go down that much? But now the conditions, geopolitical condition is situation. It seems like that, yeah, it is, in favor of this down move here for Euro index. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But like I said, I will keep an eye on it. And the key number to watch is again, upside is 29.86, downside is 28.12. Let's see if we go above 29.86 or if we stay below these numbers, 29.96 maybe, 29. Then the next number to the downside would be 28.12, right? And then this low, and then this low, and then this low. So let's see if we can drop here. And that way, euro will get weaker. So euro, probably going to bring our euro yen and euro Aussie to the downside. Let's see. And even euro USD will in jeopardy then, right? So let's see. Let's see what happens. I'm expecting euro USD to go up. So, anything can happen. So be very careful right now. Nowadays, the market, it looks like that, yeah, everything is good at that, but no, they're not. Yeah, there are hidden risk, and the clarity is not there. To me, with my experience, I'm talking about. Yen is a different story, but all the others are, in trouble. So need to be very careful. Okay, so now Aussie index, take a look at the Aussie index. Aussie is keep getting weaker and weaker and weaker. I don't know what the heck is happening to their economy. And but see that it started to go up and then again drop, right? But the Aussie index 4 hour chart that I made last week, and it shows like this, right? This is what it is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is my 40-minute chart, Aussie index. We need to drop here a little bit more to finish up this wave 5. After that, A will be coming here to this last, the territory of the last wave 4. After that, this one, and then A, B, and then C to 61%. Right. So for now, we are going to go down a little bit, right? If we can stay below this low, we will go down. And then obviously the Aussie is going to get weaker. And that will take Euro Aussie, Pound Aussie to the upside, right? So let's take a look at the Euro Aussie and Pound Aussie. If they are in a mood to go to the upside. Now, this one, see, the last candle was kind of a little bit bullish, and then before that, the week before that was also a very, very nice bullish candle. But again, just like Euro index, this is also into a very bad ranging condition, right? This from here to here, it's a very, very nice range, and nice range, but it's bad for us, right? So, and it is good for the people who are scalping, right? Who are scalpers. So it is very good, but it's not my style. That's it. So yeah. So Euro Aussie is up and down and up and down. And the 40-minute chart, excuse me, let me see, the 40-minute chart of Euro Aussie is like this, right? So I was expecting that it's going to drop a little bit. Then it did drop, but I'm not sure that it's going to continue dropping, to be honest with you. All right. So we'll wait and see, right? If I see anything serious from here, it's just, kind of like sideways completely, right? So we bypass this and then we go for the Aussie Power Nazi. Let's take a look at the Power Nazi. Okay, Power Nazi is a pretty good condition, better than Euro Aussie, right? Why? Because we have a level here. We are sitting at a level. 99.70 is a powerful level, right? So if Aussie need to get weaker, just we just saw it, right? So if Aussie gets weaker, then we will probably and we poked into the this 99.70 last week, and then came back and sitting at the 70 99.43. So we are just below this number. But I think that with the Aussie weakness, we might be able to go above it, find support, and then go to this number, and then maybe to 0287. Right? We can go to the upside very easily in this one. So first, but then again, even though my 40-minute chart, I was expecting that it may drop, but it's not dropping. Then I looked into it, and then I found out that Aussie index is still in a downtrend, and that will drag this pair to the upside a little more. Let's take a look at that. This is how the chart is, right? So I made the chart last week that is going to drop here at least for a retracement, but it's not budging to the downside anymore. It came down here and then started to go up again, right? And it is why? Because of the Aussie weakness, right? And pound is as it is strong, right? Not that weak. So that's why this pair maybe it looks like that it's all the way to the upside, right? But we have a very good chance of this thing going even more further to the upside. So let's see. This is you see this 61% is not touched yet, right? So we may go and bounce up one more time and then go and touch the 61% or even higher than that, maybe 78% or even here. Who knows, right? So let's see. Let's see what happens. But again, uncertainty is there, right? I was expecting this, but that didn't happen. I had a trade. I made the entry, but before I closed, it hit my SL at break even. So I said, what the hell with it? No big deal, right? No loss, no hard feeling, right? but and that is the key. That is the key. The making some pips is one thing, but then not losing is another, right? So need to be very careful that when you are, you make the entry, you are positive 25, 30 pip, come and sit on a break even. If your SL hit, no problem. Next day, next trade, whatever. But at least you save yourself, right? So making more is one thing, and saving or keeping for what you have already is one thing. Not lose the one you have. Don't lose your capital, right? That's the equally important than making money. Anyway, so now let's go take a look at quickly at yen index and yen pairs. So yen index also it was to me it was very clear, but then it wasn't, right. So so now what's happening, I don't know, but we will keep an eye on whatever we can see. Now the weekly chart, if I show you, that was a daily chart. See this one. So I was expecting that this perfect calculation, right, x a b c b is at 61, then 23, then it should go to 78, but look what happened, right? But now the thing is that it is still there. The chart is still intact. It's not out of the completely invalid. You can see that this is wave one, and then you can see A, B, C, and then it can go to the upside, right? But for now, we are stuck like, this one is 61%, and now this one is 61% of this one. So it's like sideways going, right? Like right now, and making it like a triangle kind of thing, right? If I draw with black teal, then it should be like this, right? Yeah. So if we can stay like, last week candle, you can see a daily candle, actually, not the week, right? So it's a daily chart. So it was coming down, and then it bounced and then posted a bullish candle, right? But I'm not going to be very excited about that. It can be anything. So we had let me see, it was no 40 minute, no 20 minute, right? I made the chart. Remember that, that was like X, A, B, C, and then it's gonna go up, and I will go long. And I had like 6, 7 trades. And since then, Once it finished the bad pattern, in fact, it's not a bad pattern, it's finished the bad pattern, but it went up to make the double top. And from there, it went down all the way here. Now, if you pull the fib from here to here, this one is making kind of like 127 area touched or no, not quite. It's like 112, right? But it is bouncing from here. So again, even for this one, I need to see a session or two that what the heck is going to do, right? It is also not very clear. Man, what's up? This week is all right. So it was up, then down, then up, then down. Let's see what happens. Now you have a fib here from here to here, so it came down to so many fib, man. All right, so you see 61%. Now, after that, usually 61 and not 78, right? It's in between. So it's bouncing from there. Okay. So usually it goes back to 23% line, which is going to be the TL probably, or this level here, 71.19. If that's so, if we can say that this might happen when the market opens up, then immediately Monday, Tuesday, we have a chance or possibility of yen pairs going to the upside, right? If we can stay above this level here with 70.16, and this 61% is right there, right? So in these two, 61% and 70.16, we can rise, right? This could be, forget about the background, but this could be like wave one and then ABC, A, B, C, and then at least 61 to 23, and then it may go down to 78 to make a Girdler pattern or go straight to the upside. The weekly chart saying that I had this chart like wave one or A, and then if this is two or B, then we need C, 23% line. Yes, okay, so we got the C here, so the D should be coming here. But is it two or B? That's a question. If it is not, if this is only A and then this is B, then things are getting messed up, right? So let's see what happened step by step. I just showed you that, these are the numbers. 70.16 number is right there. So we start to go to the upside, then we have 70.45, 70.49, 70.81, and so on and so forth, right? So we need there too on this one as well. I made this monthly chart. It's like this long time ago, right? So if we can stay above this, then we can go to the upside. But we got stuck here in this kind of like ranging condition here. That's what it is. So weekly chart, monthly chart is not helping us anything. This one is like, to me, it's like wave one and then wave two. Let's see if we can get wave three. And if that's so, then euro, pound yen, euro yen, USD yen, Aussie yen, they all will go up, right? So let's go take a look at the GJ first. Pound yen, what it is doing. Pound yen, last week I made the chart and it worked out very well. It was going for wave C, right, from wave B. So this is what happened when you have an onion wave, a steady and a harmonic pattern, and a little bit of this, little bit of that, and you can apply those, things, and you can come up with some decent, solid trades. Now, yen index, remember we just saw, so this is exactly the same what yen index was doing. But still, if you look at the smaller time frame, like I was watching this daily pound yen, right? And I said that this is like wave one, ABC 2, 3, 4, 5. So I was able to count the perfect waves here, Elliott wave, right? Then you can say that, okay, then you can predict very easily that what is going to happen. So it came down here, it went up, it says, okay, from here, it will come down to 61, and it did. But now it is not, you look at the angle of going to the upside. It is shallow. It's not like this one. It's not like this one. So this is the way that you can see that, yeah, okay, it is an impulse way. It's impulse move, right? More than 45-degree angle is impulse. Less than 45-degree angle is correction. 45 means, it's like 90 and then line in between, right? If some of you don't know. Let's say this is a square, right? And you draw a line from this corner to this corner. That is 45-degree. Okay. So if this angle is the 45-degree, I know that there is a way to draw the TL and it shows the degree as well, but I forgot how to use it. But yeah, just look at it. This is fast and to the upside, steep. Look at that. It's not right. It's very shallow, right? But this one is more like this one is a bigger angle. That this one is like this, right? So it's more than a 45 angle. That is impulse. After that comes correction. But if it's something is rising like this is not like this. This is like this, right? So if this fashion is less than 45 degree angle, it most likely is going to drop again. But again, this may be going up here, and then if it's going to drop, then my scenario that yen is going to get weaker will go out of the window, right? So let's see what happens. That's what I'm talking about. The things are very shaky, unreliable. So let's see if, and I was expecting that we will bounce from here and then go fast to the 23% line. But it's just went like this, very slow, wobbly, and all of that, right? So I'm going to sit still. I'm going to wait on this one as well. And when we catch the right direction, then I'll tell you. Look at this. It's a weekly chart. Up, down. That's it, sideways. So, but at least I'm showing you what is happening and need to be careful. And I will post on the Telegram whenever I have a chance, hopefully. Euro yen, again, see this, everything is very similar. Pound yen, euro yen, no difference. Same thing. So again, euro yen, you go and you look at the 40-minute chart and then see what the heck is happening. So now this is the low, and this is, let me see. Okay. Now this is you can see left shoulder and then head, and then it goes up and then coming down. So this could be like a right shoulder, right? So nice head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulder pattern here. So this showing, this is by the way Euro USD, and I don't know why I'm supposed to look at the Euro yen, bro. Now, euro yen, that's what I was thinking. The last week I saw. See, this is doing the same thing here. Left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and start to go. I made the chart when we were here. We were bouncing from 60 to 21. So, and then it's supposed to go to the upside, but it just wobbled badly here. And I ended up here, right? It didn't go. It should go to the upside straight. So now what's happening? Is it going to go down or go to the upside? That now is the question, right? So again, I'll need to wait and see a session or two, but this is what it is. And let's take a look at this EJ. I already showed you. So this is how it is. The euro yen is the same way. Pound yen is the same way. And what about the USD yen now? Let's go take a look at the UJ. And remember the UJ, 60-40 was my target, right? So how good it looks so far. We need to go to the upside there. USD need to get strong. Yen need to get weaker. Okay, now the monthly chart, you can see here that we are here, we are above 52. Then the next number to the upside is 60-40. Now, how does it look on the weekly chart? Is this? It went up, came down. I was expecting that it will come down, but it went up again, and then again, and it is not coming down. The last week, you can see this. This is a doji, dragonfly doji, we call it, I guess, right? And a big wick to the bottom shows that we have more to go to the upside, right? So this was my target, which is already reached. So I'm going to remove this. And then if it is not coming down, definitely you can see here that there is no level to watch. Even the only level that we can see right now, I can see is this, above 52. So this is where the heck that number? Let me see. 5194. So that I would say 5200 or 152, right? So 152, but this, yeah, okay. Yeah, so we are way above that. We are 155, right? And this is 154.54. So all I can say is right now that with USD yen, as long as we stay above this, we are going to the upside, maybe to this level and this level. Just check what they are, and then we go to the upside. Now on a 40-minute chart, let me see on this broker here. I would see 40-minute chart looks like this, right? Be very careful going to the upside, but this is a shallow move, right? It is not in this like angle like this, right? Like I said, the 45 is above 45 if you're coming down. So it is. It could be a retracement. It can't be impulse to the downside. So if it is retracement, then we have a very good chance of going to the upside. But for now, right now, it is very nicely sitting in a bearish mode, right? It is going through the wave, not with the EMAs, right? And very close to the EMA. So every time it get too close to the EMA, it dropped. And then it went up there, it dropped. But notice the last time it didn't make the lower low. And then it went back to that. So that is a sign that it might be changing direction, right? So my take was that 60-40 anyway, which is right there. So that's what I'm looking at, and hopefully I will on a 40-minute chart. I'm not going to go long now. I will wait for the retracement, some kind of. It may go up here, hit that, and then retrace, and then go up, and then I will think about going to the upside. That's a 40-minute chart, but it has gone too much to the upside. If it's going to drop, I will definitely, if I find a short entry, I will take it, right? And then sit on a break even to see if it by chance it goes down again all the way, or maybe 100 pips, 70, 80 pips, then I'll cash out. But to me, right now, it looks like that eventually it's going to turn and then go to the upside. So when the market opens up and it continues going to the upside without giving me the short setup, and it will go, and then I will see later on the long setup, right? After retracement, of course, not now. Then I will go for long setup. And then I'll post or the Telegram, whatever, if it is going to make the long setup. But for now, be careful. It is making a short setup, which I don't like. I don't want to take it. Right. So this is what it is. And quickly, I will go into 40-minute only, Aussie yen. You want to trade this? I don't. Simple as that. Forget about this. CAD is still much better, right? So CAD is still, it went up there, right? So now look at this angle. It is more than 45. So yeah, it looks like impulse, but it is a retracement, right? If we started to drop, so if we can find a short setup here, but you know what? I'll pass on this one. Why? Because yen, I'm expecting that it's gonna get weaker, and CAD is already in trouble, right? So chances are that they're gonna drop. Not they, but the pair is gonna drop. CJ, let's go take a look at the weekly chart. It doesn't look good, and I'm not trading this pair for quite a while. I'm just bypassing it. You can see here the TL here, then it came down. Last week was also a down move, right? Because of the CAD weakness, getting weaker badly. And because of the tariff and all of that, right? And still, let's see what happened. This week, at least maybe the session or two, not day, but the session or two, maybe in the London session, things will a little bit more clear. Then we will say, take it. I don't know what has happened over the weekend, right? What they did, if there was a meeting or something, or a lot of things going on right now. So as soon as the market opens up, right, these yen pairs move, right? And what time? It's 8 o'clock Eastern time. Now, whatever the time on your side, you should convert it, right? Session, the day open, my day, when the broker that I have, right, it's a 5 p.m., right? So different broker has a daily open, different time. But Asian session, according to my time, Eastern 8 p.m., it opens up. As soon as it opens, the volume comes in, right? So I'll give you the rule of thumb. That is that if the market opens up and the price is below the daily, it goes down below the daily open line, or start to go down, and it is also below the pivot, daily pivot, right? Most likely it will go down 40, 50 pip easy, So at this time, it's a very good trade opportunity. When the session open, Asian session, right? And you notice that if the price is above the daily pivot and it is going away to the upside from the daily open line, then look for the long setup, right? Simple as that. That's a rule of thumb that I'm telling. That happens most of the time in Asian session. Yeah, the open session open. For example, let's see, like for example here, right? The obviously the daily pivot is not there, but you see this. It opened the session open, right? The day open here, and then session. Okay, eight. Time will be 5, 6, 8 o'clock Eastern time, right? 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm a little confused. Now, anyway, see this day open here, right? And after that, boom. Here, similarly, the day open, right? So after 3 hours, day opening, after 3 hours, the session opens. So in this time frame, just make sure that you see now here, see the day open up here, and then it start to go up, and then find support, and then it went up. So this is how the daily open and the session open is important, very, very important, right? Most of the time you will find that as soon as the session open and it catches the direction either upside or the downside, and then the rest of the evening will go in that direction. So you have a good opportunity to trade that. It's not even refreshed, so forget about that. So what else I have? I made the gold video separate, right? So you will see that what happened in gold. Now let's take a look in Nasdaq quickly. On my computer, Omar is controlling or taking care of Nasdaq on his computer, basically in his account. That's what he is after. Oh, come on, man. Okay. It seems like my computer is frozen. But I almost covered the whole thing. Gold is already made the chart. Okay, came back. And let's take a look at the NASDAQ daily chart. You see that? So NASDAQ daily chart I made that this is what's going to happen. But remember that deep seek drama happened on last Monday, and boom, it came down all the way. Then it went start to go to the upside. Then it hit the 127, and then yesterday it dropped. Right, but my all in all is like wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're supposed to go for wave 5. But last week, it on Friday it dropped big time. Right, I show you the chart that butterfly. Let me see. This is the chart I made, and I forgot that I don't remember if I sent that out or not. But I'm making too many charts, and sometimes I make the chart and I forget. Right, so let me see. This is the chart. My computer, this one has having some problem here, man. See this one. This is the one that I made, and this is the one. I'm gonna have to switch it now. All this. See, this is what happened. So I made the chart that it is going to be a butterfly. It was completed butterfly here at 161 level, right? And then supposed to be dropping, so it dropped, and I had a very nice trade. Not me, Omar, with his new system, right? And then he caught the trade, 120 pip trade, very, very easily. And let me show you the trade, by the way. His system is very good. He's doing that. Where's the trade? And this is the one on the back of my butterfly pattern. This is what he got, and he took it. See, this is this study, Elliott wave or Hermione pattern. It helps a lot, right? So if I had the chart already, and look, you can see clearly that it is wave 1, 2, and then big wave 3, followed by wave 4, and then wave 5 to the downside. You know how hard it is, right? It's very easy, but you must understand and learn. That's why I encourage that if you haven't done the one-on-one with me, then sign up for one-on-one. I'll give you 50% discount, no problem. But I want you guys to learn, right? 10-hour course. I have a small one, a 5-hour course too. But if you want to really become a master of this Fibonacci, Mumbo Jumbo, and Elliott wave, harmonic pattern, and putting all together, like I'm oftentimes I made the chart that that shows the Elliott wave study and harmonic pattern and a SNR level and trend line channel, everything on one chart. Then where the heck this market is gonna go? Nowhere. It will be always in underneath your foot, right? So that's how it is. So this is it for now. I guess I covered everything. Gold is covered. This one is, let me go back here a little bit and then show you. Maybe I have a weekly chart or no. I don't think so, but I do, I think. Yeah. See, the weekly chart, you can't tell anything because, see, this was the extension, 61%. 161% is hit, drop, and then it went up, 78, and right now it's ranging up here. So this is what I see, that this is wave 1, 2, 3, and then this side wave 4, and maybe one more push to the upside to 200%, and that would be 4, wave 5. And you can see if you draw the flip from here to here, the 61% is coming exactly here. If we need to go one more push to the upside, can we go? Let's take a look. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Right. So I'm taking these levels from weekly chart and the daily chart. So you can draw these levels. On the other computers, I have everything, not here, and all these levels. But mostly, I take it from here. So this number. So you write down and then write it on your 40-minute chart. Then everything will be perfectly fine. You see that? This is the drop yesterday we had, right? And I had a nice trade, but I couldn't record. Omar did on his side, right? So that system, my system, they're both very good. They're working, right? But the one that Omar just made, it is right now it is only for like Nasdaq, but it does work on gold and S&P 500. But you have to like different settings. That's it. To change the settings. But he's only concentrating on Nasdaq and is doing perfectly fine. Right. So yeah. I think I covered everything here. The pound, yen index, yen pairs. Yeah. All right. So I'm going to send this recording and the gold. I'll tell Omar. Now I'm going to dive in my bet and maybe talk to you guys later tonight or maybe tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow. Okay. All right. So again, one more time, my apologies, not doing the webinar, but I need to, I'm really like a zombie right now. All right. I have one more hour and I wouldn't be able to make the video at all. Okay. So bye for now and talk to you guys later.